So we have the Clackball, Fusion Slugs, and on the other side we had FaDe, Resin, and it begins. Got a big macro map. Depot and pylon goes down. Bit of shutting going down. So that's your scouting. FaDe is going to chill out. Okay. Standard, I guess. Gate and core. Looks like FaDe is going to expand it for next game. If he does want to do this, he should build only one depot because you get it faster without getting capped. Chrono boost core, getting that wall better. Double gas, I assume like going to one play. So already he's got a build or to win. Just pull up micro if he's going to attack. And now comes the zerg. Micro. And always punch. We do have the bunker. Clack's not gonna push. Puts down an expansion. So he's not gonna attack. Should put FaDe in the lead. I mean Resin. Slightly ahead in probes. Got a sentry to, well, I guess block this round. Looks like Resin's fairly active compared to Clack. Clack should be stepping it up a bit. colony after all. Stim's just started now, as well as the robo. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Free-gate robo expense is what you might call it. So both players just macroing up. Looks like Resin wants to get a couple of medibacks out early. But his supply blocked. Twilight cancel. Let's not for upgrades because we don't have a forge. First observer's gonna come out. No, second observer, okay. Factory scout. So both players on even footing, I guess. This observer's gonna die. It's a good thing he built that second one. But he's just gonna leave it defensive. I was getting charged, I see. I don't know what to make of this game just yet, because both players just turtling. But we do have a supply lead for the Terran. Now let's see if he Quack spots this. Yeah, there we go. So he knows it's coming now. What has he got? He's got a lot of zealots. With the good force fields, he can crush it. But with some good starter stepping, probably take out all the zealots. One observer on the third. Ooh, Storm. Storm is almost done. Where are those high templars? There they go. Oh, game's lagging out. Okay, so Quack is down to he's not doing much. He's thinking about something. What's he thinking about? He's just waiting. Oh, he's gonna take a third maybe. Resin, yeah, continues to rally to the watchtower. Even supply still. Even workers. So this game is very evenly matched right now. I see some good battles coming up. So he scans just in case there's an observer there. Let's see through Quack's eyes. He sees the orb. So Resin knows the third's up, so he should want to attack. But they're both... it's kind of hard to say that he should attack because they've both got about even supply, even army. Yeah. The defender's gonna have ramp advantage. Looks like we've got double prong drop set up. Just waiting for Quack to move out, I guess. Got a medivac on the move. If he took everything from the middle and attacked with this, it would be huge. So there's a scan on the army is confident to start dropping now. Everything's I should pick off quite a few workers here. So let's see what Quack wants to do to this. Everything up the main ramp. What about charge one? Now his army's coming up the middle. Quack's out of position. There's so many zealots here. I don't think that Resin can hold this. With some officers as well, so that's very smart. You don't see many Protoss doing that. It's gonna slip in there, probably take everything. Yeah, and see what happens. He's baited. What is he gonna do with that? He's gonna check a fourth. Well, he knows there's no third, I guess. Oh, here's a secret base. Yeah. So, Quack taking army supply is very apparent right now somehow. Small probes and drones. We're just starting +1 ground weapons. Okay, so he's gotten all of the armors. He's got +2 armor. On the other hand, we have +2. Looks like we're loading up for Resin. Gonna run right into an observer, but does Quack see it? Yes, he just notices. So he pulls everything back. He's got to start not doing that. Oh, there we go. Already one step ahead of me. So he's blinked up there, spotted that. His base still going unchallenged, but I don't think it's really that much of a problem because Quack knows that there's no third, and he doesn't know that it's up here, but he's on 4, so he's not really worried about bases right now. Both players maxed with huge bank. We've got +3 for the Terran, and we've got a Colossus coming out for Quack. If he was going to do Colossus, probably should have done it a lot earlier. Through Quack's vision, we'll just wait until that Warp Prism gets. Oh, look at the map is scouting everything out. This one. Oh, there we go. So he could. Oh, yeah, it's on his map. So let's see what happens. Probably won't need to take anything there. In the meantime, all that transfer. Yeah, Resin should be a bit careful about all those workers. That's 17 workers. He's on fire. Doubt he'd save it now. In the meantime, we have the move out and they only lose their armor. They lose control, so you don't really have to be careful. Okay, so we got 50 supply lead to Black. Units. Double. Yeah. That's over. So we'll see something like this. Gonna walk in wave after wave for Zelds, and there just won't be enough waves to counter that. And just only Zealots. He has 5,000 gas to spend.
I think your overlay's still on.
Yeah, I'm just flipping it over now. It should be good now. Yeah, it's good now. Cool. So just reintroducing the players in the bottom left corner. Representing FaDe, Zerg player. His ID is Rico.
Yep. I thought you were gonna do it.
Oh man, you do it so much better than I do.
Oh, okay. I'll try again.
Alright. Again, in the bottom left corner, representing FaDe, a Zerg player. His ID is
FSBattleToast. He's so badass, he doesn't even need a mister.
And in the top right corner, representing Fusion Slugs, Protoss player, reigning Victor. His ID is
Quack Pork. And so we have a TVP going on. ZVP, sorry, my bad. ZVP is always exciting to watch, not really, unless it's Creator Prime, which actually doesn't use Colossus. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, ZVPs are, I don't know, they're kind of interesting, can be interesting first couple of minutes, depending on what kind of harass the Protoss goes for, then they just get really boring for a good 5-6 minutes after the harass finishes while probes and drones are being built, and then, I don't know, eventually someone thinks about attacking somewhere around the 10-minute mark. I think it's going to be one of those games as well. Quackpork is going for a Forge Fast Expand. Forge is currently down at the natural.
That is actually going in for gas.
Yeah, that's not too...
Yeah, like I like to be really greedy when I play Zerg and just go pure minerals for like ages. But it's always good to get gas. For him to get
I guess what's
Zerglings
interesting
and
is he hasn't
hatchery.
built a hatch yet, and he's at 16 population, and he does, or did have 500 minerals.
Yeah, I'm
So
curious why. Unless he's doing a roach rush off one base.
yeah,
But if he does a roach rush off one base, then Quackpork's gonna need more than one cannon.
I'm a little bit confused. I know his drone is heading back
hatch now.
Yeah, there we go.
And he only has one in, no, all out of gas now.
That's a pretty delayed hatch.
Yeah, it is really delayed. You expect like after when you're making 4 Zerglings and then you pretty much just chuck it down, but you should also see him take a quick third. That's normally the standard response.
I don't think he will.
Yeah, actually Badass has been playing too much D3, not enough SE2.
Meanwhile, not too much of interest happening at Quackpork's base just yet.
Just that he doesn't have a cybernetics core.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Also, he doesn't quite have his base walled off yet. He's got one zealot there.
It's gap there.
Yeah, it's not enough to... He's building a second zealot. Badass putting down the third there. Now.
Yeah, that's I don't know, I feel that he could have chucked it down a bit earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. Even the natural was kind of delayed, so I don't know how much difference it really makes, because as long, you're not going to have your main and your natural saturated.
Yeah, for some time, but then you're also talking about the lava that it produces in the long term.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And if you're doing any kind of early speedling play, anything using Zerglings and Banelings, you kind of really need that lava.
Yep, we actually have 3rd and 4th gas going down, and 2nd, 3rd and 4th gas coming down from Mr. Badass.
Yep.
Looks like he's gonna move into teching, maybe roaches. Probably roaches, because we have a roach warren.
Quackpork's throwing down a couple extra gateways. Cybernetics Core has warp gate research about halfway through.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Another
Badass pretty keen on the gas. Roach Warren's down, and that'll be finishing up soon. But I'm keen to see what he's going to spend all that gas on, because that is an awful lot of gas.
Yeah, maybe he'll just shut down double evo, go for double upgrades, maybe spy attack.
Yeah, I think mutas, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, Ling Muta's very strong, but I would like to see him get a macro hatch also. Double Roach Warren. I'm not sure about that, but double Evo Chamber alongside.
Yeah, I've seen double Roach Warren before, but it's usually a mistake.
Yeah, unless he's going for the double upgrades for Roach Warren.
Robo, the Quackpork.
He's currently on 5 gates. He's got +1 armor researching. He's already at 1-0. Looks like Badass is going to missile attacks and it should be carapace.
Macro hatch at the main.
So what do you think about the new, like, they're expecting to patch, like, with the creep tuners?
I think the creep tuners is really good. I think it's fair. It's I don't know when that patch first came out, the last one, I saw a lot of zergs even at my level just abusing creep spread, and before I'm even thinking about moving out, this spread is pretty much at my base. It's kind of died down a bit. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just doing a better job at denying it. But I think that even at the lower levels, that's a good change. It's going to make a lot of difference. I'm not sure about the Raven thing. I have to wait and see, like visually see exactly what that acceleration and the speed change is going to do, because those numbers seem really small, but the Overlord speed change was even smaller. But that seems, like, looking at it, it seems massive from what Overlords used to be and what they are now. So I don't know, but I still think that if you do see a lot more Raven play, it's just going to mean that other players are going to learn how to deal with Ravens.
Yeah, but then you're talking about normally Ravens being used against Brute Lords, Corrupt, Infestor.
Yeah.
And Brute Lords aren't exactly the fastest units. It's pretty hard to actually split them.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
We actually have a moving out by wait. Actually, Badass's Zergling sees it, so he should probably start Roach production. Yep, Roach is on the way.
Yep.
Spines also.
It's also
7 spines.
Also, building more queens, carapace level 1. We do have a Twilight Council on the way as well.
Blink.
Yeah, so it's Blinkstalker Immortal. Only a couple of sentries, yeah. He's definitely keen on his Stalkers, but he's moving out, and Twilight Council's hasn't even finished yet, so it's going to be a while before he has Blink.
But with this,
Meanwhile, at Badass's third, he's got another 4 Spine Crawlers, plus the 4 already built.
yeah, but they won't make it in time.
Yeah, they will, because he's gonna.
Actually, yeah, he's gonna pull back.
Quackpork is pulling back, and the roaches are there.
Quackpork take a third behind this. Would be really good for him to take a third behind it.
It's gonna be a bit of a problem because there's actually a borrowed Zergling there, so.
Yeah, I can see my Badass.
Yeah, nice little strat. He also has a lot of Spine Crawlers at his natural here, and doesn't look like there's too much Quackpork can do about this just yet. Blinker's just started.
And we have Hype Click on the way by Badass. Pathogen Glands.
Pathogen Glands, yep. There's a Spire.
It's like Quackpork's really going to come in on this 2 base aggression. I don't think he's actually going to take a third behind this. He's go for it.
Well, it doesn't look like he's thinking about it yet. He's having another poke at the third.
The problem is that he doesn't have enough gateways. Just warp in like wave after wave of zealots.
Yeah. He's floating 3k minerals now, although Badass is floating 2k as well, but... Yeah, macro's slipping for both players.
Actually, Badass...
we've got a Ling run by for Mr. Badass. Sending a small number of Lings into the main, gonna kill off a few probes.
Yep.
Actually forcing Quackpork to retreat his army back.
Yeah, I think 16 workers, that's a lot of damage. Greater Spire and Ultra's cannon.
Yeah, so Zealots get warped in, it does take out this well, no, there's still a few left. But you're right, 16 workers, that's a lot. And Badass also buying himself some breathing space.
Yep, he's got Infestor's Arc.
That's a pretty greedy move. Badass chopping a hatch down at the in the bottom right corner of the map.
Actually, Quackpork doesn't even have an observer, so he actually can't actually kill. No. Actually, no, it is. So I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Ah.
We do have Greater Spire being researched, and that's just about done. Also, quite a number of infestors, so Badass looking like he's in a pretty good shape here.
Yep. He's actually floating a lot of minerals. He needs more gas. I think that's because he's been on 3 base for so long.
Sending some roaches down to this third. I think he's gonna...
The anal assault tactic. Subterranean.
Pop them up, snipe the third, force cancel,
and then just pull back.
and then pull back.
Yeah.
Also taking a fourth
And fifth.
base. Well, I guess that's a fifth, since the bottom was a fourth. Roaches are popping up now, and
Like
that
he'll get
Nexus.
the capital.
I think he's getting cancelled just at the last moment.
Yeah, and
Burrowing the roaches, but
actually we have a link run by into the national again. Up into the main.
he's got to be careful. Quackpork, I think making a mistake there by sending his army back. If he sent the observer out, he could have sniped all those roaches.
Actually, he's aiming for a pylon. Actually, going to unpower a lot of stuff. 2 gateways, a forge, a robo, and he's aiming for the robo now.
Yeah, sorry, I missed that. The Zergling run by into the main. The Zealot's going to clear it up, but
You have like
yeah, I'm powering the
China
forge and everything.
at the third of Quackpork. It's got like a massive wall.
That's interesting.
That's pretty cool.
That's quite a number of photon cannons. Opting for 5 photon cannons.
Yeah, he doesn't want this third. Doesn't want to lose his third.
Well, no, you really can't afford to lose his third at this point of the game. But just gonna have a check of the upgrades. We've got 1-2 stalkers, +2 attacks, +1 armor on the Protoss army. Meanwhile, Zerg, where's his roaches gone?
They're at 2-2.
Can't actually see any.
Yeah, they're at 2-2.
There they are. 2-2.
Large
Number of infestors.
81 workers, wow.
Yeah, Badass going batshit crazy on the spine crawlers.
Yeah. Classic Zerg style when one transition to blue holes.
Yeah.
And Quackpork is now moving out again. And Badass should see this and see how he responds.
Well, we'll see. His army's... I think his army's going to be out of position for this attack. He's moving it back now. with that Overlord there, he will see that. And will he go for the attack now? Looks like he's gonna... I'm not too sure.
Yeah, Badass doesn't have much of a ground force. So...
No, he doesn't.
If he loses his Infestors, that means that pretty much his Broodlords are dead because of Blink.
Yeah.
And how many Stalkers this guy has? Even more Stalkers.
I don't know
Yeah,
though, that's a lot of fungals. You can keep that Stalker army
Pinned, yeah.
pinned, yeah. Well, there goes the Blink. This could
He needs to
be...
pull back his Broodlords.
This could be... Yeah, this is a massive problem.
Yeah,
and two of them have been sniped. Third one's about to be sniped, and the fourth one going down now. Yeah, so definitely not enough roaches. He does have another 3 in behind.
But you see how the Infestors are alive, so he can still take it off.
Yeah, still a lot of fungals. You can throw up some infested Terran too. There it goes. Looks like we'll get one immortal with it.
Actually gone into Mutalisk. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, 9 mutas on the way. It's also sending a bunch of roaches across the map.
It's probably going to attack the third.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's only 3
I
photon
hope he
cannons
realizes
there.
that he actually can't hit the third and just goes around. Or he's just going to go for it.
Just going to go for it. Just going to try and brute force. It's going to lose a lot of roaches doing that.
Yeah, the Josh Man style just before.
Yeah,
And he's powering with cannons in range.
Oh well. Yeah, with the warp-ins of Stalkers and Zealots, Crackfork will hold at the third.
Looking at chat, our resident expert of ZVP, Josh Mann, says roaches are useless at this stage. Well, there you have it.
Okay. You need some sort of ground force, surely.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what Josh is getting at.
A lot of Zerglings would be alright.
More Broodlords.
Because of the Stalkers. Not with that stalker count, I guess.
Yeah,
So he just blinks over them and down they go. Need some Corruptors now though to take care of these Colossi.
Losses, yeah. Who loses the hatch? He needs to move his Broodlords and help out his Broodlords.
Yeah, 3 idle Broodlords over at the Watchtower.
Yeah. Queen gets into some action. He wants some thermal lance for dinner.
Well, I think he's going to lose this Broodlord as well.
He's muted and just kill the first Colossus.
That's pretty smart by Crackforks, bringing a Warp Prism into the battle. Got a round of Stalkers out.
That actually still does not have like any gas.
No, he's a bit short on gas.
Yeah, he really needs that. Making more roaches. He also doesn't have his army hotkeyed, and that would help if it actually was. Notable people in FaDe who don't hotkey their army, Venusaur.
Yeah, I know.
And myself.
Brood War players, man. Brood War players.
Yeah.
Needs to do something about this Warp Prism. I don't know why he's just kind of leaving it there.
He has one muter that can still be
Yeah. Has to be careful here. He's just kind of losing his army for nothing. 2 Infestors go down. Third and a fourth are going down. So a bit of a blunder.
And the roaches actually rallied one.
Yeah, Roaches rallying right into the army. Now they're sort of... No, they're still rallied.
Okay.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Snipes the Colossus. It's a good little maneuver. He's actually gonna... With Broodlords now engaging, he's gonna take out that army. Again, Another burrow snipe. I like that maneuver. That's really clever.
What was his observer?
I don't know. Where it went.
Oh, we have a GG.
We have a GG. Yeah, not
Polished game.
needed a few more observers, maybe.